Hi, I'm Jake Kapusta, the 3D Print Operations Manager at Formlabs. And today, I'm going to show you how a Formlabs SLA sample part gets designed from start to finish using the 3D modeling software Autodesk Fusion 360. I'll demonstrate an easy design-to-print workflow via the new Fusion 360 to Preform software integration. This makes the process of part iteration, prototyping, and final approval simple and repeatable. When designing a Formlabs sample part, I have two main goals. First, to design an object that clearly demonstrates the physical or mechanical properties of a specific Formlabs material. And second, to create an object that will continue to be useful to a customer after their initial assessment of the sample part's material properties. People are always looking to find simple ways to keep their new at-home workspaces tidy while integrating tools typically found in their office work environment. So today, I'm going to design a multi-purpose desk hook that will allow me to discreetly store my headphones and other items underneath my work surface. My key concerns are to design a hook that is relatively small, strong, and visually appealing. I'm certain that I'll go through a few different design iterations before landing on the final sample part design that I like. Fusion 360 is an accessible CAD software that is designed with part design iteration in mind. This software includes many tools that make my design adjustments both quick and easy. Let me show you my real-time design process inside of Fusion 360. The first thing I do in a new Fusion 360 project is to start a sketch. Fusion 360 includes a variety of easy-to-use sketching tools that mirror the function of familiar tools from other design software packages. I'll start by drawing the profile of our hook from a side view perspective. Once I'm satisfied with the silhouette of the hook, I'll transition into 3D space and give the part some dimension using the Extrude tool. This tool allows me to quickly determine the overall thickness of the hook. I think that this is a good first iteration of the hook, so I think it's time to print this thing out and test my design in the real world. I'll select the body, or 3D model of the design, and export it to Formlabs print preparation software, Preform, using the Fusion 360 3D printing integration. Now that I have my first design loaded into Preform, I'll show you how to select an appropriate material and then get the part set up for printing. First, I'll click on the serial name of my printer to open the Job Setup window. In this window, I'll select the material that I want to print with. In this case, I want to do a quick test print in order to evaluate my design. So for this first print, we have an excellent material called draft resin. This material is specifically designed to print as fast as possible for prototyping purposes. I like to think of it as a sketching resin that allows me to iterate on a design quickly and print multiple iterations in a single day. Once I have my material selected, I need to orient my part for printing. Formlabs 3D printers, such as the Form 3, print parts upside down using an inverted SLA process. Because of this upside down orientation, I need to affix my part to the build platform, represented by this grid in Preform. For most parts, I would use the support menu here on the left to generate a support scaffolding that helps keep the part attached to the platform during the print. Now that the part is affixed securely to the platform, I can check the printability menu for any early warnings of printing issues. It looks like I've got a green light and a thumbs up, so I can print this design as is. Finally, I'll click on the printer icon on the left to select my Form 3 printer and send the print file information to the printer via my wireless network. We're using the latest version of draft resin, version 2, which is shown on the spine of the cartridge here. Now remember, whenever handling resin and other 3D printing consumables, you always want to be sure to wear nitrile gloves to protect your skin from direct contact with sticky resin. Once I insert the cartridge into the back of the printer, the touchscreen will confirm that the cartridge is detected successfully and that the material matches what's in the tank. Now that my part is loaded onto my Form 3 printer, I'll select the job and start the print. Now that my print has completed successfully, I can assess my first design iteration. I'll need to remove the build platform and clean off any excess liquid resin that may have clung to the part during printing. Thankfully, Formlabs offers an automated cleaning solution called the Form Wash, which will take care of this sticky job for me. Once my part has been given time to drip dry, I'll pop it off of the build platform and test it out. So one of my favorite aspects of Fusion 360 is the integrated McMaster-Carr catalog of parts. McMaster-Carr is one of the most popular suppliers of hardware and tools for engineers, and they have an extensive catalog of nuts, bolts, and fixtures for any design purpose. Using this menu, not only can I browse the catalog for a part that I want, but also download a 3D model of the hardware of my choice to use directly inside of my Fusion 360 project. I like this little steel thumb screw here because it has a nice element that you can pinch in order to rotate the bolt. Now that I have the bolt loaded into my Fusion 360 project, I can create a threaded hole for the bolt to screw into. Now after this design iteration process, which was greatly sped up thanks to the combination of quick modeling iteration in Fusion 360 and even quicker printing with draft resin on the Form 3, I've arrived at a satisfying design that hits my two goals of having a part that both showcases the material properties of our Tough 2000 resin and also acts as a useful tool in an office environment. Thanks for joining me for this walkthrough of my sample part design iteration process using Fusion 360. If you're interested in ordering a desk hook sample part like this, or to design a hook of your own in Autodesk Fusion 360, reach out to us via the link below this video, or contact a Formlabs sales representative for more information. Happy printing!